Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got another tier list for y'all. This time we're doing running backs. We got a bunch of ads everywhere. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for all these, but yeah, so same kind of thing. We added an extra tier this time. We got S super. You're gonna get A, B, C, D, and E. This is going off week 1. I'm trying to include injuries and whatnot, so we're gonna act as if Christian is gonna play week 2. So with that being said, I still think you gotta put Christian in that S tier. And then going off these first week, you definitely gotta put Saquon up in that S tier. I think you gotta put Bijan Robinson up in that S tier. I think Brees Hall is another one that goes up there. And then S tier, you got to kind of be limited, but I think that's a good starting point for S tier right there. I don't think anyone else should be in this range, but there's going to be a good amount of guys here in this A tier here. So right under Brees, I think we got people like Derrick Henry. He had a good first week, got a touchdown. Lamar was running that ball a lot, but I think they're going to pick up his production. I think Aaron Jones is going to be there. Kamara. We're going to want James Cook. And you know what? I think we got to throw Joe Mixon in that S tier because he surprised me. He had a great first week, so we're going to put Joe up there. I think ETN's going to be in this A group. We got Josh in this A group. Let's see. Jonathan Taylor could be in that A group. And I think you got to throw Isaiah Pacheco in there as well. And we're going to be looking at these guys. I mean, yeah, I think all these guys in that A tier have superstar potential, but just not as much production as that top tier. But we're going to move on to this B tier now. So, guys that are still going to give you numbers, but, share time or don't get as much running because they're a passing offense. So that's where I'm going to put Kenneth Walker. We're going to put David Montgomery, and we're going to put Jahmyr Gibbs. We're going to put Rashawn Stevenson. You know what? I think he deserves an A tier. I think he's the workhorse over there, so we're going to put him up there. But then for B, we're going to put, put that guy down there. Kyron Williams. And I think Tony Pollard is going to be up there too. And then Achan. And I think it's kind of a significant drop-off to this next group of guys. So in this group C, we're going to put... we're going to throw Najee, Zeke, Brian Robinson, and this really should be Dobbins. And Dobbins, I think, is going to also be in that C group. Swift, Connor, and then the way it looked week 1, I think we're going to have to throw Zach Moss, Williams, and White over here. And then the rest of these guys, I'm not very impressed with. Nick Chubb, he's just hurt, so we'll keep him out, but I don't even know what Trey Benson's doing. Yeah, so this is how I would rank everybody. Of course, you got that first tier, bona fide guys that you need to star 100%. Got that A group guys that also you got to start 100%, have superstar potential, but not quite that, give it 80% of the snaps aren't going to them, but still viable starts. Got to start these guys. B, they got heavy passing offenses, or they have our splitting time. Like Kenneth Walker, I just believe he got hurt. So if you have him, make sure to pick up his backup or watch if he's going to be playing. These two guys, David Montgomery, Jameer, they split time. Both can start, but you just can't get the full production. Kyron, he's actually a good option. I think the best of this group, so I'll throw him in the front. But that doesn't look like I can. Oh, there you go. But yeah, he didn't have a crazy amount of production. I think he did pretty well for this first game, but I think Cooper Cup and Nakua, when he comes back, is mainly what they're going to be focusing on. Pollard, splitting time. He had a good week, though. Same with Devin Achun. And then the rest of these guys, really hit or misses. They can have a good game, like I said, but not, your preferred guy. So if you have A through C or A through B, definitely want to start them. And then if you have other options for C through D or C through E, then I'd look into starting a receiver or somebody else. But nevertheless, this is what I got. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think.